Hello, it's a beautiful Monday. My name is Dollar Fox, and today I'll be talking about Papa Legba. So the topic for today is about Papa Legba. Now, as you guys know, I'm gonna be talking about Papa Legba. You know, I'm a new beginner in the spiritual path in the occult. I'm new, yeah, I'm new, and I haven't had much experience. So, how I get into this is that I was really going through a rough period in my life, and like I tell myself, like I just really need some changes in my life. I don't know, like something really isn't right. I mean, something just ain't right. Something is missing. So, I went on YouTube and I started watching some videos, and like different people talking about different stuff. And during that time, I really stopped praying to God, you know, God, the guy they call God. I really stopped praying to that entity because, I have been praying to God for over 30 something years. And to me, I haven't left from point A to point B. I haven't had no positive changes in my life. So I decided that I'm going to make some changes in my life. So I started praying to Lucifer. I know it's strange. About 4 months ago, I wouldn't say that. Not even 4 months, about a month and a half ago, I wouldn't even mention Lucifer's name because I didn't want to see. But after going through so much things in life, I realized like I gotta make a decision. I gotta put my trust in Lucifer and see where it goes. But about from the short period of time I started praying to Lucifer, I have been seeing some positive changes in my life. There is still some ups and downs, but I have been seeing some positive changes in my life. So, anyway, like I say, I was going through YouTube and then I come across a video. It named So Madam Show, and I started watching and she started speaking about certain things. And something about So Madam, like I just get hooked to So Madam because a lot of the things she was saying was actually the gospel truth. So I started listening and following her and listening to her videos and liking her videos. So I said getting into her spiritual path even more because the words she was speaking was very encouraging. So I started listening to her more, downloading her videos, and when I go home I listen to it over and over, and pick sense from nonsense and listening to it. So there was a particular one she was talking about Papa Legba. And when she was speaking about Papa Legba, I mean, I really feel that connection to Papa Legba. So I said, okay, all right, gonna give Papa Legba a try. So I went and get my candles, my cigarettes, my sweeties, lollipop, the little things, they say Papa Legba love. So I went and buy these things. At the time I went and do that, I wasn't I working, to be honest, but I was working, but I really wasn't getting pay. You know, I'm working, but I'm really not getting pay. So this will make me decide to give Papa Legba a try. So okay, like I said, I went and get my candles and thing, rum, and the things they say Papa Legba like, and I set up an altar for Papa Legba. And for 3 months, I'm working, like I said, I'm not getting pay how I supposed to get pay. If I work 6 days, I get paid for 2 days. If I work 6 days, sometimes I get paid for 3 days. If I work 5 days, sometimes I get paid for 1 day. But whatever little change I get, I would take my money and the little money I get, and I would go and buy Papa Legba's rum and his cigarettes and the little thing the money can afford, especially the rum and his candles. I would buy it, and I would ask Papa Legba to help me and things like that. But 3 months after, and I realized like Papa Legba isn't really helping. So I was like, what is really going on? I thought I'm making all this offering, I'm giving Papa Legba my heart, I taking my last little change, I'm staying without, I'm buying things and put on an altar for Papa Legba, and Papa Legba really isn't helping. So on the 4th of November, on the 4th of November, I decided, now I wake up about minutes to 5 in the morning, after 4 minutes to 5 in the morning, and I wake up real depressed. And I, like, sometimes you feel like everything is just going against you, and I wake up like feeling like that. Hello, okay. So anyway, I wake up and feeling real depressed, and I feel like really down. And I decided, man, what to do. And I sit down and I start thinking. Sit down on my bed and I start thinking. I was like, where is my life going at? Where am I going at? I'm not going anywhere. And I said nah. So I started talking to Father Lucifer, and I said, Father, come on. I really cannot be living my life like this. I'm living in a building, and every night I gotta be sneaking in. I have to be going by somebody's place to cook and wash and do these things. So I really just wasn't feeling myself, and I tell myself, man, I can do better. And this is when Papa Legba come to my mind. I said, man, it's been 3 months I've been calling on Papa Legba, asking him to help me, putting his offering for him when I can, sometimes twice a week. Make sure every day I give him his water. Whatever little I get, I make sure that I have his rum for him, especially his rum and his candles. So I went to the bathroom. And I sat in the bathroom for 10 minutes, and I tell myself, man, nah. I tell myself, nah, I cannot be living like this anymore. It's either do or die. I gotta do something about this. I gotta do something about this. I gotta talk to Papa Legba. I can't be living my life like this. That time I'm telling you, I'm very upset. I mean, I'm very frustrated. So I went back upstairs. I sat down on my bed again, and I look at Papa Legba, because my bed where I'm sleeping, my head is facing Papa Legba's off. Um, my head is facing Papa Legba's altar. So I wake up, and I went and I wake up. Seems like a bird just take a dump on me. But that's okay. Maybe it's a blessing. So I wake up and something just tell me wake up and go and talk to Papa Legba. So in the morning I don't give Papa Legba his water already. So I went and sit down I went and sit down by the altar, and I started talking to Papa Legba, and I said, Papa Legba, come on. I mean, I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm not disrespecting you. I respect you. And I said the reason why I decided to work with you is because I like you and I respect you. And I'm not here to disrespect you, but I'm here to tell you what I gotta tell you. So I said, it's been 3 months. I have been working with you, Papa Legba. And I mean, I hasn't been seeing no changes in my life. I mean, what is going on? So I said, anyway. So before I go any further, before I start going into deeper, something tell me, give him his candles. So I went and I give him his 3 candles. So I put on the candles and I said, okay, Papa Legba, give me a sign. If you really want to help me, or if you want to help me or you don't want to help me, let me know. I don't want to be wasting my time. I'm not scared of you. I'm not disrespecting you, but I'm talking to you, man to man, mano a mano. So I said, let me know what is going on. If you really want to work with me, are you really willing to help me, or you don't, let me know. Give me a sign. So I said, okay, today is the last day I'm gonna give you your offering, and I'm done with that. Since you don't want to help me anymore, I'm done with that. So, okay. So I have Papa Legba's rum next to the altar. So I pick up the rum, and I started before, and I don't know, something tell me today, say a prayer before I give him his rum. So I started praying, and I hold a bottle of rum and I started praying, and I started putting my intentions and my visualizations and my will into this alcohol. And I closed my eyes, and I just started praying, and I'm there praying, and out of the blue I heard boop. So when I heard this noise, I was like, what is going on? So I opened my eyes, and when I look, the two candles that was closer to me, both of them fall. They fall off. And I mean, I had this thing stick on a plate really tight. And it's not to say like, they undo and they just fall off. Actually, the whole part of where it is sticking on the plate come off completely. So I was like, wow. I mean, that have never happened to me before. And I mean, I'm started to work with other spirits, and I mean, that have never happened to me before. So I said, okay. So when I pick up the candles, I realize one out and one of them is still lighting. So okay, the one that was lighting, I pour a little drip back on the plate and I stick it. And I light the other one that are out. And I stick it back, and it started lighting. But the one that are out was the one I stick closer to me. So okay. So I was about to end the relationship with Papa Legba, something tell me, don't do that. You know, don't do that. So I said, okay, I changed my mind, Papa Legba. I'm going to work with you, but this is what it's going to be. You help me, and I give you what you want. You deliver for me, you deliver to me, and I give you what I want. So I said, if you're willing to work with me, Papa Legba, give me a sign. If you're willing to work with me and help me, and we build this relationship, give me a sign. I said, give me a sign. The sign is I want to see the candle flames burning brighter. So okay, I wait for a little while, then I see the candle that was closer to me, I see it start to light brighter. You know, like it just like going up and then going down, and you know, going up and then going down and going up and then going. So I said, okay, Papa Legba, I get this sign. So okay, I gave him his rum, and you know, I said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to work as a partnership, of a friendship, a relationship. You help me, I help you, and this is what it's going to be. And you know, tell you the honest truth, right? Most likely I just burn a 6-inch candle, black 6-inch candles, and most of the time these candles just take about 3 to 4 hours before they could burn down completely. At least 3 hours the less before they could burn down completely. I light this candle about minutes to 7, and about the candle that was burning, the flame was going up and down. I think by this candle burned down to the ground about half an hour, and the rest done completely about an hour. And I mean, like, this have never happened before. A 6-inch candle burned down to the ground before an hour. So I know. So when I say this, I know that Papa Legba understand where I'm coming from. So you know, I just want to let you people know, sometimes these spirits, they play games with you, but sometimes, you know, you just gotta dread them up a little bit. Because this is why I tell Papa Legba, I tell Papa Legba, I know you're a trickster, Papa Legba, but playtime is over. Seriously, I tell him, I know you're a trickster, Papa Legba, but playtime is over. I need you to deliver to me, and I need you to deliver to me now. So I'm looking forward to see the relationship, how he's going to deliver to me. So I just make this video as a remembrance, so that when Papa Legba deliver, I can know that he keep to his promise. Because I told him, I'm a serious man. If I tell you I'm gonna give you something, I'm gonna give you. And if you deliver to me, I'm gonna give you a better offering, and I'm gonna give you a better altar. And I meant it, because I'm a man of my word. So I'm just looking forward to see what Papa Legba is going to do, how he's going to deliver for me. And when he do, I'm going to make a video about it as well. So I just want to say thanks for all of you guys that'll be watching this. Subscribe to my video, give it a like, and you know, maybe somebody could learn something from this. So you know, this Dollar Fox reporting from beautiful paradise, Bridgetown, Barbados. Adios, goodbye, have a nice day, bye.